You may be curious, what will I do while waiting in the clinic?
And the answer is watching Vet Central digital media.
And we're here to tell you about some exciting news about an all-in-one solution for vets and vet clinics, Vet Central. The Vet Central digital media is a well-rounded TV channel that brings you education, entertainment, and everything for a pet owner or a pet parent.
Our founder, Dr. Pauline Taylor, aims to meet the challenge of this global surge in pet care and pet welfare at home and abroad.
As vets, we can advise our clients what's best for their pets at different stages in their life cycle. And if we can't advise them and help them ourselves, we can at least direct them to the best people in these services they may need, like grooming or training or further veterinary care.
So welcome to our channel and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pauline Taylor. Welcome to our veterinary question and answers. We have a great question today. Dr. Rianne Kwok is going to give you her answer.
大部分嘅藥咧都可以飽肚胃嘅，咁所以最簡單嘅方法咧就係將啲藥物咧混埋喺佢平時食開嘅嘢食度俾佢食嘅。咁但係如果狗狗咧比較嗅覺靈敏咧，聞到啲藥而唔肯食糧嘅話咧，咁唯一嘅辦法咧就係可以用一啲重味少少嘅零食啦。咁市面上亦都有一啲咧軟身少少嘅零食咧，好似泥膠咁可以包住粒藥咧而餵俾佢食嘅。咁但係如果所有方法都唔 work 嘅話咧，就真係要嘗試學識餵藥啦。咁有關嘅方法咧，最好都要問翻你嘅獸醫同埋姑娘啦。
Maybe she's a mama pig.
Acupuncture is being used more and more by veterinarians, and the list of conditions that seem to respond to it will surprise you.
At a recent meeting of the Western Veterinary Conference, the largest continuing education conference for veterinarians in the world, an acupuncture lab was filled to capacity with veterinarians interested in learning more about this complementary therapy. Veterinary practitioners of acupuncture are learning the modality can be used for more than pain control. Acupuncture can be used to help to treat allergies, seizures, reproductive problems, liver and kidney disease.
Acupuncture is the insertion of small gauge needles into various parts of the body, and these cause physiological reactions that help the body recover from a wide variety of conditions and diseases. It can be especially useful in treating pain.
Specific acupuncture points can be manipulated with needles to stimulate the nervous system and promote recovery. More is known all the time about the science of acupuncture. Pet owners and now even horse owners are showing a growing interest in this field, especially when traditional medicine and surgery may not have been successful.
As with any medical treatment, successful veterinary acupuncture depends on the training, knowledge, and skill of the veterinarian practitioner.
Dr. Robinson says pet owners interested in acupuncture should ask their family veterinarian for a referral to a well-qualified colleague. Both doctors should have the best interest of the pet as a priority.
A third of all veterinary practitioners are using or recommending these traditional Chinese modalities, and there are some real success stories out there. I'm Dr. Jim Humphreys reporting.
試諗下，如果呢個世界冇晒色彩嘅話，我哋嘅生活就好似早期電影入邊得返黑白色啦。但係原來狗狗唔係完全色盲，佢哋可以感受到呢個美麗而有色彩繽紛嘅世界，只係佢哋所睇到嘅色彩同我哋有所唔同。我哋之所以可以分別到咁多種顏色，係因為人類有3種視錐細胞負責感知紅、綠、藍色，以及異次色，例如黃色同紫色。但係狗只可以分辨到藍色同黃色，因為只有2種嘅視錐細胞，造成紅綠色盲。所以咧，狗狗所睇到嘅世界係咁樣嘅。佢哋分唔到紅蘋果同青蘋果，分唔到交通燈顏色。好在佢哋仲可以靠嗅覺同聽覺。
Habituation is all about getting your dog used to different experiences so that your dog doesn't fear them when he or she grows into an adult. And that is what I'm going to show you how to do today. All puppies have to get used to being held because they're going to have to be picked up by the groomer, by the veterinarian, by yourself. And the more that you can hold your puppy and give your puppy positive experiences while you hold him, the better. But pups also going to have to learn not just to walk on different kinds of surfaces. Remember, his paws are very, very sensitive to the surfaces that he's walking on, but also to different levels. So, for example, when I have a puppy, I will get that puppy used to being on raised surfaces by gradually taking the puppy from the floor to a higher surface so that puppy can get used to it. Good. And whilst the puppy's on a higher surface, then I'll give puppy some food. Yay. And you can see that he's just a little bit tentative being up here. This is stranger to him, it's new to him. But when I give him food, that enables his brain to then focus on something pleasant that's happening to him rather than, okay, this feels a little strange. So it's actually telling his brain, you know what? Good things happen when you're raised on a raised level like this. Good. See? Nice. And this is a relatively shiny and slippery surface. So then I'm going to raise him up and put him on a different kind of surface now, which is much rougher, much higher. And again, I'm going to give him a pleasant experience whilst being on this surface with me. Habituation is all about getting your puppy comfortable in all kinds of different situations. Being handled, being on different surfaces. Really important to do this at a young age in a pleasurable way so that your dog doesn't fear them when he or she grows into an adult. And that's how you habituate your dog positively.
佢叫 Tiger， 係北角 Pet Central 嘅駐診貓貓，因為一段慘痛嘅經歷，令佢行動不便。已經駐診北角 Pet Central 超過10年嘅 Tiger， 其實當初係一隻被遺棄喺北角碼頭嘅流浪貓 B。義工發現 Tiger 嘅時候，佢嘅後肢已經嚴重受傷，相信係俾流浪狗咬傷所引致。由於傷勢嚴重，義工即刻就帶 Tiger 去北角 Pet Central 急救。Pet Central 嘅醫生即刻幫 Tiger 進行緊急手術護理，但可惜已經錯過咗救治嘅黃金時間，加上腰椎嘅傷勢非常嚴重，同埋神經線嚴重受損，令 Tiger 後肢開始有癱瘓嘅跡象。就算經過多次手術，連同 Pet Central 中醫嘅針灸治療， Tiger 至今都仍然係後肢癱瘓。雖然佢嘅後肢癱瘓，但係 Tiger 性格積極樂天，至少已經習慣只係用前腳行，後腳就用嚟輔助。佢仲識得跳落梳化同埋行上1級樓梯添啊！雖然 Tiger 行動不便，但其實佢身體非常健康㗎，仲有救急扶危嘅精神。喺多次緊急嘅情況之下，捐血救過好多同佢有類似遭遇嘅貓仔啊！近年 Tiger 開始年紀大啦，已經功成身退，喺 Pet Central 開心咁過住退休媽媽嘅生活。如果大家想追蹤 Tiger 嘅近況，歡迎 follow 佢嘅 Instagram clinicboss_tiger。
一入到嚟咧，你見到我哋牆上面就畫咗啲壁畫，上面有唔同嘅花花草草喺度，有貓貓狗狗啦，仲有一啲雀仔、蝴蝶喺度嘅。咁望上個天花板上邊咧，你會見到有雀仔，又有一啲雲喺度。咁我哋個目的就想製造一個庭園嘅感覺嘅，等動物喺度等候嘅時候可以放鬆啲，冇咁驚。個色調方面，我哋主要都揾咗啲粉色嘅色調啦，有粉藍色啊、粉綠色啊，希望都係令到大家嘅感覺都係放鬆啲、柔和啲嘅。我哋喺診所度咧，牆上面畫咗唔同嘅雀仔，其實雀仔咧係有祝福嘅寓意嘅。我哋希望喺度嘅動物咧可以早日康復，快啲返屋企。
Today, I'm going to teach you how to do the targeting or touch technique with my friend Cookie. Start by presenting your hand good, and And when puppy targets your hand with her nose, give her the treat. Tuck it. Good. Nice, good. Good. I don't care how the nose makes contact. I just want it to make contact. Good. At this stage, I'm not putting a word to the action at all. Good. She's just working out now that when she puts her nose on my hand, she gets some food. Good girl. Because she's getting it, I'm going to put a word to the action. Touch. Good. Nice. Touch. Good girl. You could see there was a bit of a hesitation. She wasn't exactly sure what she had to do, and then she got it. Touch. Good girl. You can guide your puppy into learning by allowing her to associate a simple word with an action. Touch. Good girl. Now remember, when you're teaching your puppy these cues, or your dog, it's really important to vary your body position. So when I do this practice, I'll put my hand all round my body. She gets used to responding everywhere. Touch. Good girl. I also swap hands too. Touch. Good girl. So she only doesn't just get used to being touched with my right hand.
And cut.
That's the dialogue that I wrote.
Yeah, that's good. Director?
Hello, welcome to Ask the Vet. I'm Dr. Pauline Taylor. Today we have a question lined up for Dr. Rianne Kwok. Dr. Rianne is going to
如果狗狗淨係肯食雞肉咧，其實係一個好嚴重嘅偏食問題嚟嘅，因為其實每日咧佢哋都需要一個均衡嘅營養啦，而雞肉咧淨係可以補充到佢嘅蛋白質啦、少量嘅脂肪同埋膽固醇。咁例如碳水化合物啦、纖維啦、維他命啦同埋鈣質呢啲通通都冇嘅。咁所以如果淨係用雞肉做主糧嘅話咧，係好有問題嘅。長遠嚟講，隻狗狗可能會有嚴重嘅營養不良。咁所以咧，我哋建議雞肉咧只可以當係一個副食或者係零食，亦都唔可以太大嘅份量。當然啦，如果狗真係有其他腸胃嘅問題咧，直頭係唔適宜俾嘅。咁所以有咩問題咧，最好問翻你嘅獸醫。
Many scientists agree that global warming is a real issue for our world today. In fact, 2 recently published books say that the warming of our planet is a natural phenomenon and not man-made. But while the debate continues, the effect is real, and it may be leading to a rise in a serious canine disease. The World Health Organization has shown that mosquito-borne diseases are being found in increasingly widespread areas, and gradually increasing temperatures may be one of the contributing reasons for the spread of this mosquito-transmitted disease. This trend may be affecting your dogs. Surveys of pets across the United States are showing increasing numbers of dogs who test positive for heartworm disease. Carried by more than 70 species of mosquitoes, the deadly heartworm parasite has been known to veterinary science for a long time. Once confined to the southeastern coastal states, heartworms can now be found all across the U.S. Although some dogs will show obvious signs of disease like coughing, many heartworm-positive dogs will show no signs at all. Untreated heartworms can cause major damage to the heart and lungs and may even lead to liver and kidney damage. The relocation of dogs displaced by hurricanes from the Gulf Coast region has helped to spread this disease nationwide. Fortunately for pet owners, protection from heartworms is as simple as using a monthly preventive year-round. But these simple preventives should only be given after a negative blood test and a physical exam by your veterinarian. The rising incidence of this disease is concerning. Be sure to have your dog tested and placed on proper preventive. More than 50% of dog owners fail to properly give heartworm preventive, and this can have life-threatening consequences. Heartworm disease is the perfect example of how prevention saves us money and heartache. I'm Dr. Jim Humphries reporting.
When your puppy is really good at touching when you're in a sitting position, move your body into a kneeling position or a standing position. This means that you can move your body around more and get your dog to move with you. Touch. Good girl. Very good. Touch. Yes, good girl. Touch. Good girl. Gradually I'm increasing the distance, and you can get to the point where if you do this enough, you can be in a huge area, your dog can be one end, you can be the other one, you hold out your arm, say touch, and your dog is going to come running towards you. I like to use techniques like the touch command and adapt them into other techniques as well. Think about your dog's experience when she's in the home or she's outside. Let's say she's outside in a public place. Because she's cute, everybody's going to want to come and touch her. But from the dog's point of view, having a person that they don't know coming into their personal space and trying to touch them can be threatening. I'm going to show you the way that you can begin setting her up for these approaches. I first do it myself, and then I'll have other people come up to her. The actual visual of a hand coming over their head can be threatening. So if you teach your pup to accept that visual of a hand coming over their head, they're going to be less frightened when a stranger does it to them. Here you go. Ah, good girl. Yes, good girl. Nice. Oh my goodness, good girl. She's not only seeing my hand come round and touch her, good girl, she's also seeing my body lean over. And that's what a lot of dogs have to cope with, is people coming up to them and going, hey, you're a lovely dog, and leaning over them and touching them. So getting your pup used to this action is really good. Touch or targeting is so good for so many different things. Great to get your dog accustomed to hands coming towards it. Great for getting your dog to come and targeting a hand for recall. And that's how you do the targeting or touch technique positively.